Hey everyone,
Hey,
how's it going?
we got the whole gang together today.
Yeah, it's
Got
a
my
big
coffee
deal.
in the other room. It is a big deal. It's a Saturday. It's live.
We're live. We are primed to go. We got a lot of news to talk about at the top of the game here.
Top of the hour news broadcast with Ben Casa, your lead anchor.
So,
Hey, Paul.
Kickstarter's going right now.
Ahoy, Paul!
You might be aware of that because we've been talking our heads off about it.
Yeah, and if that isn't big news in and of itself, we got bigger news to share.
What?
Anime has been nominated for 5 Annie Awards.
It's an
Which
Eddie.
is
I'm glad you asked, George.
Thank you.
The Annie.
really? What's an any?
What's Land of Beam?
The Annie Awards are the biggest awards in the tabletop gaming or RPG industry. Happen at Gen Con every year.
Noise.
And Land of Eam is nominated for Product of the Year, which is awesome.
Huge.
It's pretty crazy.
Mhm.
George is doing the count.
Family product, family
Oh.
game. Best
Another
monster adversary book.
Yeah. Eddie. Any
Best cartography
Cartography.
and best production values.
Whoa! I have only enough fingers for this because my other hand is like this. But
So we're
5 things.
obviously thrilled about this, and
Huge.
we're gonna go to Gen Con now.
Now you're
We're going to. Yeah, we'll be at Gen Con. Yeah, it's
to accept your
super
award.
exciting. Super exciting and humbling, and we could not be more thrilled and amazed at all the nominations. And thanks everybody who's been.
But if I wanted
supporting
to
the game.
support you guys in this whole any process, how would I do that?
Oh, that's a great question, George. So
This
the
is,
any
it's like crowdsourcing,
community
right,
driven,
or crowdfunding?
it's a community driven award. So when July 11th comes around, make sure that you vote for Land of Eam, because we're going to be real loud about it. We're going to let people know, share links, and just say, hey, if you're a huge fan of the game, this is one of the best ways you can support us, is by casting your vote in the categories that we've been nominated.
And if you haven't already joined the Discord server, join so that we can do some flash mobs.
Yes. Yes.
At Gen Con.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
That'd be classic. You guys should come. You should come to Gen Con.
Yeah, Peter, how long does it take you to get to Indianapolis?
It's like a 2-hour drive.
Oh, wow. So that's
actually
like
reasonable.
That's reasonable. You could
too bad.
come.
Theoretically, could happen.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah. The only downside is that I would have to go to Indianapolis.
Whoa, shots fired for the good people of Indianapolis. Goodness gracious.
I have
That's our
no
entire
feelings.
user base.
I have no feelings about Indianapolis. It could be great. It could be-
Well, you were talking about how hot it was where you are, and
That's true.
it's
Indianapolis
like
is
so hot and humid. There.
Humid.
Yeah, the first time we went, like I had like terrible migraines the first 24 hours that I was there. Like I just, for whatever reason, like I was having trouble adjusting to the swamp air.
Yeah, I would say that this part of the country is actively trying to kill everyone who lives there.
It's a resounding. That should be on their travel brochure.
I mean,
They try to kill you.
I've been to Asia, and Indianapolis was still more punishing than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single
I'll
time I
take it,
go out of
Charlie.
town for vacation, I'm like, man, I feel really good. This must just be because I'm on vacation. And then I get home. And, yeah.
Yeah, we're James and George and I are all spoiled living in California near coasts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am spoiled.
Ohio River Valley is no joke.
Ohio.
Wow. That's hilarious.
So, we also need to shout out some Patreon members.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, always.
And shout out Paul because he's right there and we love him.
Yeah, we do love Paul. Paul C.
We'll see.
Heart of the
There are
Land
probably
of
other Pauls. I don't know.
I don't remember the last time we did this.
Let's do it since the beginning of time. Let's go.
All right.
Since the beginning of time, he says.
Shout out to Isaac and David, Kanan, maybe Robert, Michael, Jordan, Chris, Christy.
Sorry, Michael Jordan. Sorry.
Shout out to
Michael Jordan.
Michael,
If you're
two
watching, and we know
separate
that you
names,
are.
right? That explains the massive uptick in Patreon support.
Jeff, Nathaniel, Arkine, Null, Baptiste, Daniel, William, Bud, Roger, Bill, Charlie, Bill, Jonas, Garrett, Soily, Thomas, Tristan, Caleb, Bob, Mike,
Amazing.
Adam, Zachary, Bakhmut. I think I maybe said that last time. So thank you to all.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Huge thanks. Tremendous.
Had a huge influx. We made this month's what do you call it? Content free to everyone. So you can download a free Land of Eam dungeon this month if you become a free member of our Patreon. So I would recommend doing that.
Yep.
And then if you wanted to learn how to play the dungeon, you could buy a discounted Land of Eam on Drive-Thru-RPG. Is that still going on?
No,
you
that was a
can't-
one-day sale.
It was one day sale, but you
my
can
heart.
still get. There is a bundle that you can get where
bundle.
there's a discounted giant bundle of 1,000 pages of Land of Eam material. So,
Or
That's
you get
pretty
back the Kickstarter, which is even more discounted.
Bang for your buck.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, the Kickstarter is the best way that you can jump into Land of Eam right now because you can get all those bundles discounted.
What they don't tell you is if you buy the 1,000 pages on Drive-Thru-RPG, it's just 1,000 random pages. You'll never figure it out.
Yeah,
will
they're
remove
all
all-
uncollated.
Yeah.
yeah, we remove all of the page numbers, and the mini
Yeah.
game is you got to put it in order.
Yeah, that's the
It's,
meta of it all.
It's like you bumped into Ben or James as they were carrying
Whoa.
a stack of
I don't know if
papers.
you
Yeah.
guys showed this, but
That's
I love it.
hilarious.
I feel like there's maybe a fun like Land of Eam game where you play and Michael Jordan is just in the setting. You know,
Yeah.
he's
It would be
accidentally
like
transported to the land
That's
of
got to
Eam.
be the air bug.
yeah,
supplement.
the Discord has already been aflame. They're on fire. They're on fire. With
Boom shakalaka. From
basketball
downtown.
stuff. Paul C even made like a basketballer profession. I'm sure.
I love that.
I can't like it
Rorschach
took me
making
an hour to come down from how much I was laughing from that thread. Oh my god, it's super funny.
I say the Discord has really picked up, and I really appreciate everyone who's.
Oh
been,
my gosh, the
uh,
Discord is on
having
fire.
fun in there.
I can barely keep up. Well, it'll be easier after the campaign, that's for sure. But I can barely keep up with all the amazing things happening on Discord.
Yeah.
Every time I open it, it's just like a wonderland of hilarity and amazingness.
Well, while you're trying to keep up with this, you guys are in the
Wow.
Underlands.
Whoa! Way to bring
Keep
bring
up
it
with
back into
this.
the game.
Yeah.
Master J.
And we're all together and we're all streaming, so it's going to be a great sesh.
Someone's gonna die.
You guys are still trawling through the Skashik Valley. It's been a long journey.
It's been
What
a
did that- yeah.
Long and lonesome road.
Been a long time. What did I miss out on last time?
There are actually
no one
some.
knows.
No one knows.
Yeah, it's impossible to tell.
What did happen?
Episode 39. This is episode 40, I think.
Is it?
I mean, because I missed my last one was episode 38, then I have nothing for 39. I assume that was last time.
Well, everything is just in chaos here. The numbering might be off. We don't remember anything from last session.
Yeah,
We're a
it's,
tip-top organization over here.
You'll have to. You'll have to give us. We're the farthest thing from professional streamers that there could be.
We refuse to watch our own content as well, so we will never be able to go back and see what happened.
Oh God, I can't. I could not do it.
Peter, do you have any
We had some bad die rolls,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
led to some encounters.
Okay.
Correct. That's
Okay.
accurate. That's accurate. That's accurate.
Oh, we ran into that Beetle King.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, okay.
Yep,
And
that's right.
Hahuhi is married to the Beetle King's daughter.
Yeah,
You
it was a
missed-
royal wedding.
You missed the ceremony.
Oh, I love a good wedding.
And you basically allied with him in a way to take down the shadow dragon, who, by virtue of having the heart of the Underlands in its actual heart, is king of the Underlands, which this Beevil was claiming to be. So there's conflict there. Other than that,
I immediately begin to question his Beevil King's claim to the throne. I'm a Shadow Dragon Prince Yahui for his name. Amazing. So I missed a wedding. The Shadow Dragon's still loose. We now have an ally in the Beetle King. Call him BK for short.
BK.
and you guys are the BK Kids Club.
Yeah,
We are.
where we have it our way.
We do. We do.
Okay. I think that's enough to.
I don't know. I was
Hold on.
looking at something, and I don't know if anyone missed this comment, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
First of his name. Okay, I'm all set up now, guys. Sorry,
Now,
I tuned you out for a minute.
I guess my main question was: there any like cliffhanger that we're forgetting?
I don't think so. I think we just went our separate ways.
It means that there's a huge cliffhanger.
The Beetle King was going to go try to unite those rival tribes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
That's
cool.
right. Yeah.
Cool.
Which I'm
Like the
sure
rival
is
tribes of
gonna
Sketch Valley.
go great. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
cool.
Lorgads, right? Is that what we encountered?
Mm-hmm. That were firing upon you. That happened.
Yeah.
Ah.
Lead Belchers.
Ralph.
Ralphers. Lead Belchers. What is that from?
Rolfers.
Yellow lead belcher.
Wow. I get
Yeah.
that. All right. So I join up the festivities, the tail end of it, everyone's coming down off their fun, and I say,
Oh, see,
Paul
here we
C,
go.
No. Paul C had it right.
Okay.
We ended the session in a random dungeon.
I knew it.
That's
Why-
right.
I knew
Yep,
there was
that's
something
right.
off.
What? That's a big thing, guys.
Yeah.
It felt in hindsight like the wedding was a big enough thing that we must have stopped there. But no,
I gotta
Yeah.
say, I
That's
love that.
further.
Like a year from now, people are going to be listening to the podcast and be like, "These guys don't know what the heck they're doing ever." It's
look,
like-
it's a big month. There's a lot going on. Can't
Oh,
keep
yeah.
track of all of it.
yeah, it's like
Anyway, we have 2 keys. We
our
definitely
core
have
competency
at
is
least
not running a show.
3 or
Yeah.
4 keys already.
We're going to get a mythic horde.
5.
Yeah,
We have 5
yeah.
keys.
Yeah.
I
my
called it.
mythic
I
horde.
said, I called it that we would go after the mythic horde. No.
As you guys are navigating this dungeon, Chili, you run into Chili again. Where were you, Chili?
I show up holding a carving of an ice swan, saying, "Guys, I missed the wedding. I was working on this ice swan, or I guess it'd be a humungoose, but small. This ice humungoose.
An
And
ice
it was going to be a
sculpture?
centerpiece. Yeah, an ice sculpture. It was going to be a centerpiece. Let me roll my tinker check and see how good or bad it came out. It is horrid. It is horrifying. It's melting.
Oh.
It's just all melted.
Fell off. Yeah. Chili is actually really emotional about it. She feels like she failed and she missed the party and everything, and she just wanted to do something nice for hee hee ha hoo hee. She shouldn't have stressed out so hard about it, but she did.
It's okay.
All right,
Maybe
this is
I'll
a new wrinkle into the personality of Chili. Making ice sculptures.
She loves working with her hands. It's just the next logical thing.
All right, Chili, why don't you start us off navigating through the dungeon?
Okay, this is where
Chili's
Search
been
check.
Groundhog Date.
search check. Yeah, search check is coming up shortly. Search is +1. Look at me.
There we go.
I'm
Gorky.
glad I got that one out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and add a quest point immediately. Just burn through them and make that a 9.
All right, you gain a key. What does that look like, George?
What is the context of the random dungeon even? Like, why are we here? How did we end up in this?
We found a sort of
It's like a 2001 style stone obelisk that had a door in it, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, it
That's
was
something
sort
I
of
would go
like
into.
a glassy surface, and there was a door hidden magically behind it.
Okay. Chili's kind of probing along. It's actually quite dark, and a red light turns on, and she looks at it quizzically. It looks like it's almost scanning her. She pokes at it, and it winks shut, and then a door opens beneath it. Revealing
Also, the other things that you encountered have been quite ominous. There was like a library full of books that seemed to be centered around. They were like from the point of view of a sort of malicious culture.
There's
There's a lot of Dan Brown books.
Wow.
You're up next, Peter.
Here we go. How many keys do we have? 3?
Now it's 3 keys.
Okay. You know.
That's just a 6.
Okay. Roll a d6 and a d100.
Here we go.
111.
All right, you guys walk down a hall, and the slime is clearly dripping from the ceiling as you guys enter.
Oh boy.
You
Green,
call a contract.
fluorescent yellow green. What do you do?
I start singing. I said your love lifted me higher than I ever been lifted before.
It's like mood slime.
It's
Yeah.
not pink.
Oh, shoot,
doesn't
you're
work.
right.
Paul C is
doesn't
in
work,
my
yeah.
mind. Paul, you're in my mind. I was like actually just on the verge of a Dean Koontz joke, and you wrote this, and I have to stop the stream because it boggles me. I can't believe it.
One of us. One of us.
For real.
What does Zeros do with this information of the slime dripping from the ceiling, tangling his mane, gooping his mane?
I don't think it was ever specified to be gooping my man.
Threatening to goop your mane.
I look at the slime and I say, we should avoid the slime.
As you guys are watching the slime, it starts to coalesce into a larger slime creature. Perhaps you've seen them before. Mung!
Oh, Mung indeed.
Ooh. Vulnerabilities. Go back. Go back. Go back. Couldn't read it fast enough.
So there are more than one.
We should try talking to them.
Take me a king.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are 5 of them at this moment.
What kind of location aspects outside of the slime are there?
Great question.
Great question. A lot of great questions.
I'm gonna have to use a random generator to roll these aspects.
Okay, roll Couple D20s.
Couple of D20s over here. No problem, buddy boy. A dubla.
Dubla D20.
8 and
a
19.
Okay. There are prison cells,
Hmm.
and there is a rat infestation.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Are the,
How
what are the,
hungry these rats?
yeah. What's the Hmong rat relations here? Are they locked in war, in combat?
How do we manifest that relationship? Does anybody have a power
Mungafest.
to manifest that?
Oh, rats are critters. Rats are critters.
Yeah. I was gonna say Chili can talk to
To me, my
Yeah.
minions. This is the episode where George becomes Willard.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, Ben. Can I talk to these rats? While I guess it was Zeros talking to the Hmong.
Go for it, dude.
feels like we might be working in different directions, but okay.
I will
Either way,
sidle
it'll
up to
end in
the
calamity, so I'm for it.
I sidle up to the rat with a crown on his head, and I talk with the Rat King.
I love that.
The Rat King is the big
Yeah.
tails
He's
all
tied
tied together.
tangled
Yeah.
with a bunch of
They
other
speak
rats.
with 9 voices.
Yeah, in unison. I'll make my wilderness check +2.
How hungry are the
What are
rats?
you saying though? What are you doing?
No, I sidle up to the rats and I say, "Are you guys gonna let these guys muscle in on your territory? Look, there's Hmong. You're filthy with Hmong."
The Rat King and the 9 voices just get into a frenzy, and suddenly you hear the squeaking of the rats, who are mostly like in the prison cells. They start coming out.
Astoundingly, they start forming really ordered regiments and passing halberds to each other.
Meanwhile, Zeros has just signed a treaty with these monsters to allow state passage.
Yeah. Oh, hey, see you later. Bye.
At last, peace between our peoples.
Yeah. I'll never take our freedom.
Can the rats have like blue paint all over them, like
Yeah.
little kilts?
Blue paint. Peter, what are you actually going to do?
I think I'm probably interrupted before I have a chance to really
sorry.
but yeah, I think it was originally just going to be like, we mean you no harm. Let us pass in peace. And then the rats erupt from everywhere.
Oh, classic.
All right. I accept.
Seems
So,
like you guys might be busy with something. We'll just go.
We'll be on our way.
James and Peter, what do you want your actual action to be then?
Is there a route through here that's obvious?
The route would be through these Hmong that have, dripped down to the floor, formed their big blobby bodies, and then there's like some cells on either side. But the way out is, straight ahead through the hall.
Yeah. I don't know. Could I jump over them like Prince of Persia style?
Nice. Like the reference.
I would say it'd be difficult because you'd probably just land on one of them.
Can I punch directly through them and come out the other side?
Oh, just like charge through, like
Yeah.
lower your horn.
Yeah. Thereby creating a hole for a moment that my party members can also travel through.
I would say no. Like you could get through yourself, but it wouldn't stop them from attacking you. You could try to get to the other side.
I'll look around at Chili and Buddy, see what they're gonna do. I don't want to abandon my friends.
You see me firing a laser from the 5 fist into the Hmong and cheering on my rat army.
That was already your action, George.
I know, it's just flavor at this point.
James, what are you doing?
Let's see.
Cover the eyes.
As the rats exit the cells, I'm gonna see if there's anything in the cells that I could use. Like, is there, like an old bedroll or like some straw or any kind of detritus that I could use to throw at the Hmong to distract them so that I could get away.
Lots of skeletons.
I mean, there's like crumbled stone. There's nothing like organic that has survived.
I just realized I had like the worst idea ever.
Then you should do it.
I was like, oh, I know. Like, I'll clink on the bars and see if I can't get them to attack me, then escape. But there's Hmong. They'll just go through the bars. My whole plan is so stupid. Let's see. I'm going to throw a rock behind the Hmong to see if I can divert their attention.
Look behind you.
We're surrounded.
I mean, they're probably going to see you throw it.
Yeah, you're really sort of insulting the intelligence of Hmong right now.
It works on 2 of them though. So I mean,
I guess I could try to muscle through them. Like maybe I could push one of them out of the way, make room for you guys. I'm going to try that. I'm going to like shield. I'm going to like get behind my shield and like bum rush one of them and try to push him out of the way to make a hole in the line, similar to Peter's original plan.
All right. Try to make a might check.
Yeah. Well,
Failure with a plus, or is it a success?
straight 4. Sorry, Paul. I didn't do stats.
All right, failure with a plus. We'll just say you have, you'll get -1 defense because you've got your shield up and you're in a good position.
I dig it.
All right, Peter, you see what everyone's doing.
Yep. We're going through. I guess I'll punch through.
Okay. To make a nimbleness check as you. Unless you're really trying to charge everyone, but I'm going to give you disadvantage on that if you try to charge through them.
Is this next round, Ben?
No, this is the longest round ever.
Okay, sorry.
That's partially my fault. I was paralyzed with what to do.
Could I use Swift Hoof to negate the
Nice.
disadvantage?
Sure.
Okay.
Just spring off the walls.
It's an 11.
All right, you plow through and they sort of bounce off your body, and you make it towards the end of the hall.
Yeah, I come out covered in slime and viscera, just dripping with
Roll a d4. All right, I'll say 3 of them got knocked over. One of them attacks you, Peter.
They can try.
Let them come.
I mean, they can do okay, I guess.
Oh boy.
What's your defense?
0.
Okay, that's a hit. 6 dread.
All right.
And do you have any armor or a mundane weapon or something in your possession?
Oh no.
I've got some mundane weapons. I also have some armor.
All right. You could roll a random roll on those.
Yeah, I'll do that.
If they're mundane.
Mundane.
Yeah,
Mundane.
mundane.
You're gonna dang old mundane armor.
All right. D4.
I'll tell you what.
I tell you what.
Damn, that's my barding.
Oh no.
It corrodes.
Oh no. I'll make you new barding.
That makes it stronger, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Ben, when I tinkered that barding, that's something I built into it.
Did you make it?
Yeah, I think you did.
I think George.
Yeah.
Yeah, George crafted it.
Yeah.
Was it magnificent? I don't.
It wasn't. I think it was just normal.
Everything I
next
make is
one will
magnificent,
be.
Ben. No,
It's
will make
Prima
you new
Georgie
barding.
right on the side.
Prima Georgie. The stamp of approval from Prima Georgie.
All right, and then James, you were attacked.
I take it.
It's a 5 to whatever.
Minus
your
one. Minus one.
All right, failure with a plus. This
Stuck to
thing
my-
sort of pins you up against the bars.
Okay.
And we'll go to the next round. Oh, actually, we'll do rats. Rats.
Rats.
How many D20s of rats attack? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. 1d20. Okay, cool.
The rats spill out of the cells, and they start just like scratching and biting at some of the Hmong who fell over.
I like the idea that they just ineffectually fall into the Hmong and are corroded away.
Sending wave upon wave of themselves until the Hmong are just so gummed up.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a check of fate, George,
Ooh.
or you could make it.
Of fate.
Can you explain what a check of fate is?
I accept.
It's just see how well the rats do in this without like going through the
Motions, yeah.
motions of attacking with rats against Hmong.
Before anybody.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. I was going to say just to sync up the music with Duel of Fates to this sequence.
Bum 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 bum.
All right, George, your rats for the duration of this combat, what they will be doing is devouring the 3 Hmong that got knocked over. So there are 2 Hmong. However, another Hmong drips from the ceiling as this encounter says it should.
Oh.
King Hmong.
Hmong.
It's like boss Hmong, yeah.
Yeah. The music changes. The life bar triples.
All right, so we're at the next round. There's 1 Hmong pinning Buddy. There's 1 Hmong attacking Peter, Zeros, and there's another Hmong that has just dripped from the ceiling.
Is there an option to like disengage and get out of here?
Yeah, you guys can try to run.
Make like a tree and get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to run?
Yes, but first I need to wrestle the Hmong off of me from the bars.
Yeah, James is not in a good position to run.
Can
No,
I
I'm-
blast the Hmong on my way out with my gauntlet to help James get freed up?
I would say,
I got to focus my efforts on getting out.
Yeah, I would say if that's the case, you could run next round, all of you. Know what I mean?
Lose more items though. That's
I
don't know.
do.
All right, James, I'll see you later, man. I don't want to lose items.
I perish in the dark.
Well, George, what you could do is run to Zeros, shoot the guy,
Okay, and then together.
and James could then be free, assuming it goes well.
Oh, it'll go well. I do
So
that.
that's
I
a
run
combat action.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Make like a mushroom PC that's died for the first time and split.
Yeah. Benny.
Oh,
I guess I will do that.
please.
I run over to actually,
But is anybody going first?
yeah, who goes first?
I wanted to try to go first.
Yeah.
If it was
I
possible.
think-
I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible.
And can Fang do a oh god, what can she do again?
Fang?
No, it's non-combat actions. Never mind.
Pretty
It's
sure
alright.
Fang can attack.
No, but it'll count as still count as a combat action on my part, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
I can wrestle free. I can do this.
Okay.
Y'all guys, just get out of here. The rats will finish me. We made it.
Okay, so who's going? Come on, pick up the pace here. Come on.
I'm going.
Here we
I'm
go.
going. I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll a might check to try to wrestle free to shove this guy off into a bunch of rats. I am mighty. I'm gonna use a quest point to get him into a swirling whirlpool of
Rat King.
fur and teeth. Yeah. He stumbles back into
All right.
into a
You're-
seething.
Yeah.
Critical push pushes him into the heap of rat mung mess.
It's like when that guy falls into the pile of scarabs in the Mummy.
Yeah. That's perfect.
All right, that was your action.
It's a classic
Sure.
"Who's on first" joke from Paul. Who goes first? What
Yeah.
goes second? I don't know. Goes third.
Peter, George.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I got distracted in Discord. So a monk fell backwards into the rats and was eaten like the scarabs in the Mummy
Mhm.
Yes.
as Buddy barreled him over.
Yeah. Then I drop
Okay.
my shield and, like Legolas, I'm surfing on top
Surfing.
of the rats all the way out of the exit to a place where there's a mythic horde. I think that's
Oh,
If we're not fully out of here until next turn, I could do a dazzling aura on one of them to try to stun him.
Let me try to
Okay.
bullwhip Buddy past and then use this momentum to carry me out, and then you can follow behind. Does that make sense?
It's like Zelda physics.
Yeah, like just slingshot him and then like go blasting through.
Buddy isn't actually surfing on anything right now.
Oh,
He just said that.
okay.
Sorry. I kind of jammed myself just now.
Yeah.
I pulled a Georgie.
How's it
You're
feel?
you're surfing on like goodwill and
Surfing
Yeah.
on goodwill.
His action was to knock over the goo, to push him off. That was the whole thing.
All right, Peter, go for it, and then I'll follow suit after you.
yeah. So we're still being accosted by what, two Hmong? 3 Hmong?
Shakedown. I think just
Yeah.
two Hmong now.
Yeah, there too.
Yeah, I'll dazzling aura one of them.
Nice.
Which should stun them for a turn. If it works.
Okay, roll it up.
Nice.
It works.
Right, its drippy mouth just goes agape and stares at you. George, what are you doing?
Is the last Hmong a goon by any chance?
The last Hmong. You notice, you look at the ceiling, there's another form dripping. But yeah, the one on the floor is a goon.
I fire him immediately. So you're done here, buddy. 8 intimidate might not be great. Oh, it's +0. I add one quest point.
There you go. 9.
Clean firing, no severance.
Yeah, he's actually happy about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he feels really.
He'd already been like folding the box to collect his things.
Walks out of there with like a stapler, like a picture of his wife.
All right.
His 4 Hmong children.
Yeah.
The Hmong mopes away in the opposite direction. You guys are set up for what should be a clean getaway next round. You guys can run away. Try to run away. Who has the worst nimbleness of the group?
I got +8.
That's pretty good.
+1. +1.
I'm +0.
I'm also 0.
All right, we'll have Buddy make a nimbleness check.
No, because you know I'll fail it.
Don't you have a proficiency in running away?
I do have a proficiency in running away, which I forgot.
There you go. There you go.
Nice. Zara saves
Otherwise,
you.
this one would have been
Yeah.
amazing for the material on the stream. Oh, I'll use a quest point. Make it a 6.
Success with a twist.
I twist my ankle.
some Hmong inside your suit of armor.
I'm going to say the Hmong that drips down, the new Hmong, gets a swipe at you as you guys leave.
Okay.
Oh, he misses, whiffs it, and then slides off the ceiling into a sea of rats. another mummy scene. He's
Yep.
little. His
It's
little
just
arms.
it's reused footage. We just showed
Yeah.
reused footage.
Reuse footage.
We just flipped it and did it in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Color-
left to right. Yeah.
Gave it a slightly
Gotta
different
mind
color
the
grade.
budget. Gotta mind the
Yeah.
budget. Amazing.
All right. You guys run away. What's interesting about the Wilhelm scream? I just saw this on a YouTube video.
A horse clip or
He
something.
said it was real.
It wasn't even originally Wilhelm. That was just like the most famous thing that started it. Like what everyone knows. But
The actual scream came from a guy named Dan.
exactly.
May he be remembered.
It was a musician who would do voice recordings and stuff for movies.
Is it?
You have
Anyway.
Wilhelm scream knowledge. Gotta hand it to you.
Wilhelm scream lore.
That'll be a proficiency in shrimp.
Yeah.
He's like the Bill Finger of
I was
movie
just
sound
about.
effects.
I was just about to say. Oh my god. Oh, remember Bill Finger, everybody.
Yeah. We got to get him a credit. Finally credited for the Wilhelm scream. The Dan scream.
Dan Finger.
Yeah, I don't even remember the guy's name.
Oh.
Anyway,
When the story is told, his name is forgotten.
you guys, you come out of that hallway, brushing off the gross slime from your bodies, and James, make a check.
Oh,
You've got
here we
4
go.
keys.
That's 4 key.
I'm gonna keep looking. That's a straight 4.
Straight 4, okay?
Straight
So?
4.
You encounter a hazard. Now roll a
Goes to a
d6 and a
D6.
d100.
2 and 63.
All right. 2 and a 63.
Ooh.
A 2.
3 to 3.
All right. You continue. You make like winding turns down some hallways, and then you
I'm
get to
pretty sure this is the way, you guys. I'm
It's a
sure.
hallway, and there is a slumbering Etten who's taking up the width of the hallway, just like it's like he's sleeping in a tub. He's like bent and uncomfortable because he's so huge, but he is and he's sort of like scratching himself and restlessly sleeping.
It's a real Snorlax situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Play my poker flute. Wake him up.
Wow. Can I sneak?
Over him, perhaps?
Could I charge through him and burst
Yes.
to the other side?
It's like coming out the other
Peter's
side.
solution for everything. What if I could just punch right through his body?
All right. Any attempt to sneak would have disadvantage because you'd be climbing on top of him.
Okay. Let me ask you this. He's scratching himself, Steve, right? He's like he's a little, what if we tickled
You want me to use the tickle
his
powder?
feet?
I have
Do you
tickle
have
powder.
tickle
I always have
Should
tickle
we-
powder. I do. I do.
Oh my God, that's exactly my idea. Like to tickle part of him that makes him scratch in a way that makes him like move out of the way or like readjust himself so we can walk past.
I gingerly hand the tickle powder with a D6 usage die to James.
Why do you always have tickle powder?
Don't worry about it.
It's the most embarrassing way for a Felmog Knight to lose a duel.
Now, I would say the difficulty here would be to make him tickle, but not enough to make him wake up from the tickling.
I know.
Hmm.
That's why
So
it only works on a
Oh.
6.
I use the sleeping powder too.
Alternatively,
powder also?
I don't have sleep. I have waking potion. I don't have sleep powder.
a slightly different idea
Zeros, yeah.
is that G. Alfredo has log trick. Is that what it's called?
Where he
Oh
like
my God.
Naruto's, he turns into a log.
You can turn anything into a log for a period of time.
This guy will be sawing logs for real.
We saw the Etten in half while he's a log. Is that what you're saying?
But the log is not big. There would not be an obstacle anymore. I
Yeah.
don't think, if he
Yeah,
was turned
we
into a
turn him
log.
into a log for a while, and we walk right past him. That's a brilliant idea.
That's
And he's
glorious.
sleeping. He's sawing logs. It's incredible. It's the poetry of it.
G. Alfredo cracks his knuckles. Last time he tried this, it was a failure, right?
Last time he turned me into a log accidentally.
I remember that. Yeah.
So I'm just going to take a couple of steps back behind him, I think, as he's
Yeah.
cracking his knuckles. I don't remember what the core ability is for log trick.
I think it's trickery.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty certain it's trickery.
That's probably why he didn't do it, because my trickery is not good.
I love it.
Again.
Oh. That's classic.
So
Peter
I-
just
so,
What is it?
Peter
Say right
clatters
before
to the ground as a piece
so I
of
have
wood
a,
again.
so I have a -1.
You just
That
hear
is a
"oh no"
0.
out of Zeros's mouth.
What does this mean? I don't know that you being turned into a log is the way to go.
Oh, it's hilarious though. He just clatters to the ground.
Oh,
I mean, that's like a benefit for you guys, to be honest.
The benefit is that he turns into a piece of wood. I agree. I don't understand.
how dare you?
I
Well,
think
in
that
my
what,
mind,
what
like,
happens is
a
maybe like
unicorn is the hardest to get past the sleeping.
maybe there's a stalactite or something that turns into a log of wood and then immediately just falls and clatters on the ground.
Ben's thinking
Waking
clatters
up
on the
again.
Etten's head. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
lands on the Etten's head.
yeah. Amazing.
It turns whoever's holding the tickle powder into wood, and the tickle powder explodes as it hits the ground and gets all over everybody.
All right. There was a stalagmite that Alfredo did not account for, and he aimed the spell just a little too high. The thing fell on that in its head. Now it's grumbling awake. It's looking at the piece of wood.
Alfredo, you said you'd been practicing this.
Alfredo.
I'm sorry, sir. You don't give me enough time.
Is that you who I had earlier? Had me all riled up.
In a dangerous situation, you don't have time to prepare. You have to work on the spot.
I have an idea. If the
What is your
focus
idea?
of-
It turns to you guys.
if the focus of the Eden's ire is the log that woke it up, can my dungeon crew pick up the log and animate it to make it run off in the distance? Or is that?
I mean,
not-
I was just like role playing the
Yeah,
moment when it
okay,
with the log, and then it hears you guys talking.
okay. Shucks.
I
have
Look
a,
out!
I do have a new ability called Star Magic.
Amazing.
Could I use Star Magic to lull it back to sleep?
I love this.
Sort of little stars appear over his head, circling to.
from the blow. From the blow, he's
Yeah.
like at any moment he could pass out again because he took a hit to the head.
This will be your parlay, or
Okay.
your. I mean, it could be an improvise as well, but it's the Etten turns to you and is sort of dumbfounded and says, "You throw this."
It talks.
Buddy, tell him he's dreaming.
We didn't throw it. It came from the sky. This is all a dream, boy. I'm your dream friend. We're best buds in dreams. Lay down your head and rest. I like hold my hand up to high five.
Yeah. Make it
Peter,
inspired
you
check.
know.
Use the ability.
He doesn't use the ability.
Yeah, I'll use Star
Peter,
Magic.
please use the ability.
We're all dreaming here.
That's a 10.
Oh, amazing.
I did just little animated like stars start blinking in and out to sell home the fact that this is a dream and not
It's a
a
dream. It's
Um,
dreamy.
Yeah, his eyes start to droop and he smacks his lips and he's just, "Dream friend, stupid little guy."
I'm your dream friend. Remember Buddy Boobay and buy lots of gumballs.
Gumballs.
You love gumballs and you tell all your friends. Buddy Boobay's the gumball king.
You're my only friend.
A tear goes down my face.
All right, he's sawing logs again.
Is he
Alright.
still blocking a path, or did he fall asleep in a different direction?
I would say he fell asleep in a different direction. No disadvantage on sneak checks if you want to get by him.
Okay.
All right, I'll try.
Oh, can I send Fang to scout for an easier path? Oh, good for you, man.
His buddy Boobay Fang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fang just shrugs her haunches at me as Buddy goes wandering off.
Hey, that was my role.
I mean, we could just do like the same idea of a critical success. You see Buddy's path forward. Everyone gets a +1 as they copy his movements as you guys see how to do it.
Okay.
So we're all rolling sneak checks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 8. I'll use a quest point to make it a 9.
Okay.
Wow. Good rolls, everyone. First of the
Good
session.
rolls.
Yeah. Last of the session.
Oh, friend.
Buddy boobay, buddy boobay. I sing my own name as I go. Like, you dream friend, sleep tight.
All right. That was just a hazard. You didn't get a key from it. I think George is next.
Here we
Search
go.
check.
It's a 12. I know it.
I mean, I used a good roll just now. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna use a quest point. Make it a 6.
All right. Gain a key. Counter hazard. Roll d6 and d100, please. Please, sir.
Ain't a key though. That's 5.
It's 5.
Mythic Horde. 1 and 22.
Roll a lot of ones here.
Oh yeah, a lot of ones these days over here. You know what I mean?
All right. You see, you guys walk into a chamber, and there's snorting and squealing going on. And then you see a group of orches that are just like, they're coming from a place above, but they're throwing all of their garbage and slop into this room, and they're sort of like,
Oh God. It's just Wiener Schnitzel wrappers as far as I can see.
it looks like they're using this place as a garbage dump.
If you look closely, you see an orc squatting over the side, and we all just don't talk about it.
No.
Be there in a second, guys. Just making some room.
This is the trash compactor from the Death Star.
Yeah,
Paul C says.
I love it.
Yes, but put orches in it, and there you go.
I like the idea also that there's a bunch of gumballs in here.
Wow, all have buddy stamp on them.
I pick up a few and just blow on them as if it makes them clean.
It's okay,
This is
little
so
guy.
good, right?
Yeah.
Just got dirt on your lips now. Not even dirt, just something brown.
Chocolate, probably.
Yeah, it's probably chocolate.
Turns
It's
out the
actually
orchards
just-
are just swallowing them whole and pass them like students. They don't understand the concept. There's no instructions on the gumball machine.
They haven't grasped that you're supposed to chew them.
Non-soluble fiber just passes straight through.
On their diet of refried beans and gumballs.
Yeah. Beans and
I
gumball.
very carefully and cautiously clink through the empty cans of Rosarita.
Wow.
And
Wow.
sorry.
What are you guys actually doing?
Just making terrible comments over and over again.
Yeah, it's hard to do. Hard not to do.
Ben, so what is the real danger of this room? If it's just trash that we navigate, get to the other side, and is it the orchards are far above us throwing crap in the pit?
No, there are a lot of orches in the pit, like
Oh.
shoveling slop. But some of them are above.
I understand.
If these are goons, I could use Dazzling Aura again to scare them away.
Not a bad idea.
Let's ask them if they've seen a pair of keys.
Or you could maybe have words with them, tell them that they're making a real mess in here, and it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have words with them, and I'm going to let them know that they're doing a very bad job at this, and that they should be piling it all into that corner and sifting through it and organizing the trash, because some of these are recyclables.
What he say?
It turns out
They
they
all
know,
turn angrily.
they know way more about the recycling
Yeah.
situation here than
Yeah,
you do.
that's actually what they were
know that
doing. They were
none
like
of this is
perfectly
actually
recycling everything. Yeah, none of this is recycling. All these little triangles are fake. One of them spits out a
Nobody
gumball.
tells an orch how to clean their sty. Yeah, this is cleaning.
You see that mountain of cheese whiz over there? That's where I sleep.
His cheese whiz on the side of his face,
Yeah,
just like crusted.
we should all be so lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
what's going on down there? Someone shouts. They're telling us that we got to get out of here. That we got to recycle. What? Uh-oh, Big Orch is coming.
Oh no.
But so it's a failure with a plus. The plus is that it's sklunch.
Wow.
Is that this campaign or the previous? I don't know.
Your total.
I didn't even look at my total.
Oh, sklunch is not this campaign.
And my total's 2. It's still a disaster.
He's an orch, and his name is Big Orch.
The leader is always Big Orch.
Big
The largest and most aggressive
Yeah.
is always the leader of an orch group.
There are various levels of big orches.
Yeah.
He'd be the big orch of a small pond, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always a bigger orch.
Not like those big Badlands orches, like the grand orches that are 35 feet tall. Orches never stop growing.
No.
If they can make it, they'll just grow to mountains.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
They're like koi fish, and they just
Yes.
keep getting bigger until they can't sustain themselves anymore.
God, I
Yeah.
wish that was the lore. That would
It
be-
can be. Roll it.
Yeah, we'll make another creature that just doesn't stop. So if like the old ones are huge.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something that says they never
Yeah, there
stop
might be.
growing.
Yeah, there
Like
might be.
Clunch
something.
dragons,
I
maybe?
think Clunch dragons never stop.
Oh Lord.
Okay. So Big Orch is making a big to-do about coming down. You haven't seen him yet, but what are you guys gonna do?
My
Fire the big
mistake.
orch?
We can help you out. I'll pick up a shovel and start shoveling.
We spend the rest of our lives shoveling orch pit. Oh.
Why don't you take a load off? We'll take care of this.
Why would we trust a know nothing like you?
Okay, can I use my walking forge and show them they can incinerate trash in it, and then say you guys should make a walking forge, or maybe you guys should make a forge to incinerate all your garbage?
We want that one.
I know that's the minute it came out of my mouth, I knew you were gonna say it. I knew you were gonna say it. I just have so much regret, but I took my finger off the chess piece, so here we are. Let me see how good my check is to pitch them this before you take away my forge.
Okay, I have a way to help you.
What do you think, Ben?
Well, there are a couple things going on here, George.
We're coming
Explain
off
me,
of a
Ben.
critical
Explain
miss.
me. Yeah. That's yeah, so there's gotta be a plus there somewhere.
I mean, orches, they like their slop.
Yeah,
I like
we've
your
played
slop.
it wrong. See it.
We played it. Okay.
They
I didn't know they
love
liked
the
the slop.
slop.
Yeah. Just slopping around. But,
Okay, I know what I'll do if whoever's playing next doesn't work.
Combat. Let's go.
No, not combat.
Okay. I don't know if I have any ability dots right now. Be beneficial.
Big Orch says, put him to work. And he comes down. He's this big round orch, and he slops down into this slop, and he picks up a shovel and hands it to you, buddy.
All right, I'll pick it up and I'll start shoveling. What are you Where do you want it?
Uh-oh.
Make a big pile like they're doing. You too. You got a shovel, he says to Chili.
I do have a shovel. Is there another second biggest orch around?
Get the yoke. We'll put it on the horse.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not good. We all back away. Zeros.
Yeah,
gets
actually,
the-
I'll do that. I'll do that.
I start
I'll be
backing
like,
away.
"What did you just say?" And I'll back away.
I said, get the yoke. We'll put it on the horse.
Should I
Lies and spittle
I-
just like spewing out of his giant head.
Yeah.
punch straight through him? Come out the other side.
Yeah. do what Zeros would do.
We get,
I support
some
anything.
orches are picking up this rusty, rotted yoke.
This might be an opportunity to try to dazzling aura them if we're out of combat to scare them away.
Fist to the North Star and Big Orch. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Big
give
Orch
him
is a champion.
right, but he's
Don't
got goons here, right? These other ones
Yeah.
are goons.
Goongas, if you will.
Wow. if you will.
So, I'm gonna dazzling aura them. I'm just gonna give him a
All right.
side eye glance and say,
Nice.
"Put that on me. It's gonna be the last thing you ever do."
Whoa.
And I think that's a 10. Yeah, 10.
Okay.
So this should scare them away.
They start squealing, and they're all hiding behind mounds of trash. Some of them try to climb up the tunnel above you guys, but Big Orch pulls one of them down and like slams him to the ground.
Bites his
Stay
head off.
put. You don't scare me.
Not yet. Do you want to dance?
You want to dance?
I don't know how to dance.
Don't worry. I'll lead.
Oh.
I'm going to tag him.
Roll initiative.
All right.
Oh, Big Orch.
It's not good.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh yeah, I got to roll initiative. Sorry. So I go 6. 6 is I go. I go 6.
Yeah.
Can't.
I go 6. I go 6.
I go 6. Amazing. So if we all just dogpile on the Big Orch, then we'll leave a power vacuum in our wake, and we can escape.
You could become the Big Orch.
That's right.
That's where I'll
So-
be next quest when I don't show up.
Yeah, Zeros will become the Big Orc, be like the Sons of Batman.
What are you going to do, George
Um,
and James?
I'm going to trip him with my Orch Iron Halberd. Really set him up.
Taste of his
Yeah.
own medicine.
Yeah. Say this iron has your name on it, and then I twirl it above my head and sweep the leg. D12.
It actually has his name on it. It actually
It
belongs
does.
to him.
Oh, look at that.
It does.
Oh, yes.
Oh, snap. Snap. Crackle pop. And I'm going to do more than before. So +2 dread. And then because of the 5 ring, it's +1 dread. So I need to roll damage.
Or dread.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I need to roll dread. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a 3. 6 + 3. 9 dread. And he's prone.
He's prone.
Unless he's a
Oh,
huge
boy.
adversary. Is he a huge adversary?
He is
I mean,
He's big, but is he huge?
yeah, I don't think he's like Weird Al in a fat
He's
suit.
large.
He's large and in
Large.
charge.
He's large and in charge, and his
Yeah.
name is Marge. Sarge
How
Marge.
do we know?
All right. That was a good time for you, James.
I am going to use the trash shovel to catapult the trash into his face to blind him.
Today, hi. Have fun celebrating your wife's birthday. Yeah, that's awesome.
Happy
Hey, thanks for
birthday!
stopping in. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
I'm going to catapult some trash into his face to temporarily blind him.
Okay.
Set it up for Peter to clobber.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time. That is a quest point, making a 9.
Nice.
Okay. All right. You fling some trash.
Grace.
It's like got a lot of spaghetti in it too.
Slurp it up.
Old spaghetti.
He is blinded, but he's also like, oh,
Something on his back, gobbling the spaghetti you shove on his face.
That must be from Chef SRD.
Okay. As a blind prone adversary, he has +2 defense, disadvantage to attacks. He's gonna get up and swing wildly.
Blobbers a bunch of orches.
Gene Wildly.
Who would you say is closest?
Big Orch pulling spaghetti out of his eyes like Dennis Nedry. The Dilophosaurus, but
wait, did Peter already go?
No, I didn't get high enough initiative.
Sorry, I saw the 9. Not the 3.
All right. So he misses. He swings and just hits air. Gets turned around. So now it's your turn, Zeros.
All right, I'm going to charge him. I think, unless I can find a more fun ability to use.
Yeah, he fell over on all fours. He's completely vulnerable. What if he pops and it's just a small orch in a big orch suit?
it's 3 Orches in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to charge him. It's an 8, but I'll add a quest point to make it a 9.
All right.
Alrighty then.
What is your attack?
D10 dread.
I mean,
My attack bonus is +2.
so you would actually you wouldn't have to use a quest point
Oh, okay.
because it's the benefit of being blinded.
Nice. Okay. I'll give it back to myself.
All right. So you can roll your damage or dread.
Whichever you prefer.
I'll choose dread this time. Oop. Big old 3 points of damage.
Nice. It's just enough to slay him.
I'm sure it is.
I
Yeah.
do.
Moving on.
I do
Just
a
enough
Zoro-
to make
Zoro
him
with my horn, and I cut him across the cheek.
I love that.
My face, my beautiful face.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the top of the round and let's pick up the pace. George, you're up. What are you doing?
All right. Is he still prone, and or we have to roll initiative, right?
Depends on what you're doing. Are you all doing combat? Then yes.
Well, is he still prone, and can I keep him that way
He's not
for a non-combat
prone.
action? Okay.
He's not prone.
Can I pants him with my bullwhip and make him prone again? It's the thing I love doing with bullwhips, dude.
He is barely pantsed.
Well, now he's really going to be depantsed. Now, can I? Would tripping him be considered a combat action if it's the bullwhip, or is that pre-combat action? Or wrapping him up in some way.
Tie up his legs like Star Wars.
Yeah. He's like a Ed.
I'll put it into combat right now.
Okay. I'll make a perception check then. I will do that later. Wait. I have perception that is 2. Should I spend the quest point? I'm going to do it because Jordy has to go at 1. 1 out of 5 quest points. That's a 6 again.
All right. Everybody else?
I'm going to can I try to use the shovel to just like slam his toes?
Oh, my toe.
Yeah, it'd be an attack.
I'm going to do that. Wow. Okay. I critically slam his toes.
Leave them off.
Well, we've got, initiative.
I rolled a 10 for initiative.
He rolled a 10.
Okay.
Thank the gods I did that.
Yeah.
Because I was not about to give up that 12 because I want his tootsies to be smarting.
Yeah.
All right. You can roll your damage.
It's 2 dread, but really I was going for comedic effect.
Yep. It's emotional.
4 dread. 4 dread.
Oh no, I'm using this. It's 2. It's a shovel.
Accidentally roll twice.
Because it's not a weapon.
A weapon.
Well, that means you would just roll that twice and double it. So it's possible that you roll a 1.
I'm just rolling disadvantage on dread.
Yeah, so roll it again. You still double it. So it's 4 dread.
Oh, I'm serious. 4 dread. I was because there's 2 2s. I got confused. I confused myself. My brain.
Stanley Tutus.
Wow. Yes, he takes 4 dread, and I get him right on the hangnail, like right on his big toe.
Now it's Peter, I guess, or you go last.
I go last.
I haven't bullwhipped him yet.
Okay, George.
I bullwhip his other toes off.
Wow. George just needs. It's going to bed. Okay.
That's going to be a 9 to wrap him up. Wrap up his legs with a bull whip.
Okay. He is bull whipped, and we'll call him entangled. He's entangled.
All right, Saras.
Does he get to go before me, or does entangled kind of cancel that out? I rolled a very low initiative.
He will use his action to try to get out of the bull whip.
All right.
He just picks up the end and whips me around instead. It's unfortunate. It's very strong. Oof.
It's a success with a twist. So say he gets free of the whip, but it damaged him. It hurt him. He's got, marks all over his body. He'll you roll dread against him, George.
Will never be the same. My normal dread.
Mm-hmm.
Very kind. It's gonna be a 1 plus plus
God.
3. No, that's no
We've
plus
done
1 only.
so little dread to him.
2. It's 2 dread, which is pretty accurate for a whip, I'd say. Like I think
Yeah, that
that's,
feels fair.
Yeah.
it's free, 2 free dread.
All right, Peter, you're up.
All right.
Here we go, Peter.
No.
No.
I have days like this. Yes.
So it's going to be a 4.
Oh.
Okay.
Is he
He's
still blinded? So 5.
Mm.
And if I use a quest point, that'll bring it up to a
Doubtless.
Yeah.
exchange of blows.
Amazing.
All right.
Okay.
He sees you coming to mark his other cheek. Through this
I gotta
blade.
do it 2 more times at least to finish the Z on his
you do.
cheek.
Yeah.
So you can roll dread against him, and he will wildly swing at you.
Say 7. Dread.
Okay.
Oh my.
Well, point of order. It seems the die seems to be stuck between 7 and 12.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't trust the text feed at all.
No.
Clearly
No,
the text feed.
He has disadvantage on attacks, so
Not as bad.
Mm.
12 would have been bad.
It would have been bad.
This is
Bad, okay.
not as bad. You know, what are you going to do?
as a big orc,
Hmm.
he does do a D12 dread.
Oof.
8 dread.
I thought that was a 4.
There's a lot of that going around.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dread.
It's all right. I still got 6 courage.
He looks really pissed off, and he screams, and he wipes the slop from his face.
That's a full
Yeah.
action, right?
Yeah. That's his turn. That's his turn, man.
It's his turn. Being angry and wiping slop off his face.
All right, you're
That's
up.
what he does.
Next round.
Combat for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
those
it's
who
gotta
want to
be combat.
combat, roll your initiative.
I'm going to roll initiative. I'm going to have
Those
to.
about to combat. We salute you.
I don't. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
I
boy.
have a quest point left. Hey,
Yeah, Peter's
redemption,
back.
baby.
He's
Yeah.
ready to rock.
That means that I get to miss first before anyone else.
Even when you're first, you're last. You do it.
You go, Peter.
All right.
You win the game of life.
We're going to give him another scratch on his cheek.
I think you're going to roll a 12.
Kind of like a 12.
Almost.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
had 10.
Yeah.
He's not blinded anymore, so that's not going to work.
All right. Failure with a plus. Say next person that attacks gets a +1.
Is the next person that
Who's
attacks?
the next person attacking?
Big Orch.
It's Big Orch.
It's Big
He
Orch.
gave himself +1.
On the next PC.
Yeah.
Big Orch attacks Zeros.
Oh.
It's a hit with a counterattack.
Oof.
Yeah.
5 dread.
You stand.
Oh man.
Counterattack him for 12.
5 minus 2 is 3. Yeah. I'll counterattack.
Here we go.
You madman.
To
Have a
death.
look, Peter.
To the slop.
Nice.
It's a 10.
Orches always fight the slop.
All right, that's a hit.
It's a 10.
Oh, that's
Nice.
that is a solid hit.
I'm gonna say you like front hoof him to the face, and he goes, "Whoop." and then he falls back into the slop.
Is he unconscious?
Yeah.
Can I cue the crime?
Wow. Wow.
All the other orchards go,
Please don't hurt our master, Big Orch.
He's not your master anymore.
He's Big Orch.
Is Zeros Big Orch?
He's a big horse.
He's Big Horse.
You work for me
First Mike
now.
I've heard the cheese whiz.
Can I,
mean, you're
can I
gonna-
roll? Can I?
You're gonna live with us now?
You're going to live with us.
Pack your stuff. You're coming with us.
But first, clean up all this garbage in here.
Leave the garbage.
What he
This
said.
is our stuff. I guess we get a suitcase.
just pulls out a random suitcase from the trash,
like
starts
loading
slop
mud in
into
it.
Yeah.
Just like wet newspapers and bread, just like stuffing French fries into it. or just shoveling slop into suitcases. Oh. Wow.
So what do you actually want to do here?
I mean, I've written it all down. Peter does this.
Kind of want to bring him along. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Big Horse. They got their suitcases and their teddy bears, and you live with us now. We're gonna take care of you.
How many of them are there?
Let's roll it.
I'll roll it. Yeah,
Roll a d8.
I got it.
There's 7 of them.
725.
Seven orches following Peter like little ducklings.
While no one's looking, I take all the keys and go unlock Big Orch's mythic hoard.
Zeros and the 7 orchards.
I love it.
Yeah, how many people are in your group now? 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's about 40 of us now.
You are all my squires.
What does that mean?
Brush my mane.
There's like a whole line of telephone that goes down.
Yeah.
What squire means.
By the end of it, what's a squeer?
It's a sound effect. Squawk, squawk, squawk.
Mm.
That's the best we got. I don't know.
These guys are going to be great.
We can't just leave Big Orch there. We gotta loot him.
The rats from the previous room are already consuming it.
That's horrifying.
They've already rolled over him like a wave,
Yeah,
leaving bones in their wake.
yeah. Better get going if we don't want to be that.
How many keys you guys have?
5.
You could exit this place.
Why would we do that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
Zeros
Peter's
is
on
at
board
max
now.
HP.
Why
I
would
got
we do that?
I got 5 courage. I could go another couple sessions.
5 courage
probably.
and
Yeah.
7 orches. We're ready to rock.
Yeah, just use your personal body shield.
Well, George said he has to leave at 1, so
So we
should
end
wrap
on a
it up here.
cliffhanger by making a roll. The last search roll. We should end like cliffhanger.
Are we going
Sure.
to spend 5 keys on a mythic hoard?
you have to spend 6 keys. on
6
this
keys.
Oh, so sorry. I can stay for another half an hour. No, I can't.
5 courage, 5 keys.
Yeah.
Half a pack of cigarettes, sunglasses, and it's dark in the abyss.
Yeah,
We can certainly have you roll the next search check to see.
I don't
if
think
you
we
get-
should because
get it.
we'll have to remember it for next time, and that's not going to happen.
George is
I'll
here.
just send you screenshots of
George is here. Yeah, George is here to recall
Sorry.
it in the great
Okay.
book of Georgie.
Yeah,
So
okay.
Who's rolling?
I don't remember.
Forget.
that I did not write down.
That's.
Uh,
I think it's probably Peter.
Yeah, buddy, and then it was I think me was the key and hazard. For
I think
this.
it's Peter too.
all
Oh,
right.
it's Peter.
I thought I got us into this room, but I don't
Oh,
remember.
Okay.
If you got
let's
us
go
into
with
this room,
James
then
then.
it's me. I would be me
Okay.
then technically because buddy
Okay.
definitely went 2 times ago.
Well,
Huh?
well. a
Get a
key.
key. That means you can open a mythic hoard. So we'll do that after George leaves.
Perfect. Yes. As is tradition, yes.
No, we can't do that. George, we'll do it at the beginning of the next one.
I think you fish a map out of Big Orch's pockets.
His belly button, actually.
You
push it-
all along.
You push on his belly and it pops out
Yeah.
of his belly button.
Yeah, just I catch it out of midair.
He wakes up briefly to be like, "There it went," and then
Yeah.
goes unconscious again.
All right, guys. I guess that's it.
We'll
Let's
open
do
up that
some
hoard
quick
next time.
XP in the next 2
Yeah.
minutes.
We traveled 10 or more hexes inside the random dungeon.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Paul, see if that was the case. I'm taking that back.
Complete a quest known, counter a new creature, critter, or creeper. It could be. I don't know
Could
if
be.
you've counted
You never know.
orches or mung yet.
I don't know either.
Hold on.
Just go with yes.
Mung, we have not. Yeah, this is the only instance of Mung and an Orch. This is the only instance of Orches, except for my Orch Iron Halberd.
All right. Significant NPC encounter. Your 7 new orch friends. Doc, Sleepy.
Wow.
They're all dopey.
solve a problem in a creative way. Yeah.
Always.
Get
Yeah.
into peril or hijinks. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Explore a new location, report interest. Find a magic item or relic. Well, we could save that for next time. You've got 4 XP. Did you build on a relationship, pursue a personal goal, demonstrate ideals, flaws, folk quirks, tell an important story, or reveal a significant truth? I don't remember any of that unless you did your ideals and flaws.
We were doing it in Discord off stream.
Great.
I didn't do any of my ideals or flaws today. It was like straight up survival and battle today on Land of Eden,
Yeah.
which is not usually how it goes.
Well, you only rolled adversaries.
Yeah.
You weren't rolling any puzzles or
Yeah.
obstacles. All right.
Backwards.
So thank you everyone for watching. And
Yeah.
we will we'll see you soon.
Yes,
We're-
indeed.
Got a Discord hangout tomorrow.
Looking forward to that. Always fun.
And we're also going to be posting another video today too, or tomorrow, one of these days. So stay tuned. And if you haven't checked out the Kickstarter, please do.
Please do. We are unlocking stretch goals, and we're only 10,000, I think, away from unlocking a bunch of adventures that include George Higgins's Hex.
Pay for my hex.
And will include art from Peter Simon
Indeed.
Yeah.
and yours truly.
We got 2
Yeah.
Land of Doom celebrities on the actual play today, and we do every week.
We have five Land of Doom celebrities.
Who's the 5th?
The audience.
Oh, well played. On that
Bye
note,
now.
take it easy, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.